So can we just slow down?
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Reinders. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cross goes in, he's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Moved on forwards. Konate. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lewis is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Crosses it in. Frimpong. Doku is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Turns and goes back. Szoboszlai looking here to chip it through. Can he stop it going out? Cherki. Rodri. Reinders. Ruben Dias, gently done. Haaland. Now the finish! He's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Frimpong. Oh, he's found some space here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Kirkes. Aim forwards. Time to deliver. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's McAllister. Can he finish? Bernardo Silva attempts a clearance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gravenberg, Jakpo, and that's and the finish! It's fallen kindly here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Liverpool would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Doku, oh, good spread. Reinders. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Decent hit from there. Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Konate. Manchester City have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
McAllister. Proves too strong. Reinders. Manchester City leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Over to the left. Doku. Oh, red. Nice interception. Kirkes. Oh, that's a nice ball. Gakpo. Gakpo! Cherki. Rodri. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Lewis could try cutting inside here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Konate can get it clear. Corner it is then. Punched away. Jackie shapes to shoot! Doku. Gravenberg. McAllister. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Discipline. McAllister. Kirkes. And it's Salah. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Kirkes. McAllister. Liverpool really are pushing their fullbacks forward now. Aiming to do what? Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press. Lewis. Ruben Dias, gently done. Frimpong. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. Reinders. City making the ideal start. It is something to build on. It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up. Reinders. He's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Moved on forwards. Frimpong. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. McAllister. Szoboszlai, done delicately. Haaland, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Reinders, laid out to the left flank. That's very neat. Haaland. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Driven forward. That has been cut short. Ruben Dias. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Guardiola. McAllister. Manchester City leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Frimpong. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Frimpong. He steps in and that's the end of that. Frimpong. And it's Salah. McAllister. Kirkes. Mohamed Salah. Struck first time. He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ruben Dias. Played towards the other side. And he cuts out the supply. Salah. Kirkes. Plays a delicate ball. Gakpo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Cherki. And it's played forward. Van Dijk. McAllister. Guardiola. Reinders. Cherki. Spread out to the left. Doku. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Out to the left it goes. Now who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rodri. Looks to the other side. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Liverpool have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's really well cleared. McAllister. That is good strength. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Frimpong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Now it's Doku. Cherki. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Looks to clip it forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's a little off target. Aim forwards. It's run loose here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Moved on forwards. Reinders, who does have an assist to his name.
Players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cherki. Reinders. Guardiola. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Doku. Played into space out wide. Cherki. Cherki. Rodri. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. McAllister. That's been drilled forward. Gravenberg. That's a good ball played into space. That's a corner kick. Ball is over the line. Reinders. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gravenberch is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Wirtz. Frimpong. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Haaland producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Konate. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Played towards the other side. Kerkez. The referee's awarded a free kick. Wirtz. Gravenberch played with finesse. Rodri wins the duel this time. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Gakpo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Doku. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. Gravenberch with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Tries to get it clear. Out for a throw. Guardiola. Guardiola succumbs to the pressure. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gravenberch does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Wirtz. Szoboszlai plays a delicate ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Reinders. Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? That's an excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. Mohamed Salah. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Ruben Dias aim forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Gravenberch. Out to the right. Doku getting this one clear.
McAllister. Gravenberg played out towards the right wing. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that has been cleared. Konate. Frimpong. Oh, good ball. Great chance! Soboslai goes short. Now here's the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's dealt with that well. Soboslai. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Szoboszlai, McAllister, Van Dijk, Kerkez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Doku, Cherki. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Soboslai shifted upfield. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Rodri. Guardiola. And it's played forward. Doku. Haaland has found the net here, of course. Doku clips it so gently. Konate gets it clear. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Gravenberg. Lofted upfield. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Konate forwards and with intent. Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewis. Reinders. Doku. Plays it out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Doku. And they can counter here. Lewis, aim forwards. Reinders. Bernardo Silva has created one goal already. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, great ball! Frimpong. Wits! So who's he picking out? Now here's the delivery. McAllister. Succumbs to the pressure. Gravenberg, done delicately. And the ball is out of play. Kerkez. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Wits. Gravenberg. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And he's there to clear it. Gravenberg, and it's lofted through here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. And that has sent him sprawling. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Konate. Szoboszlai. Soboszlai. There's the hit! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Liverpool clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, nicely intercepted. McAllister. And he has been fouled there. McAllister. Rodri McAllister has got himself a free kick. Gravenberch. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Gakpo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he cuts. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out towards the flank. And that's been repelled. It'll be a throw-in. Konate. Frimpong. Konate. Frimpong. Wits. Here comes the cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. McAllister. Rodri. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Looks to the other side. Doku. Cherki. Oh, and he's through the middle. Gakpo. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Gravenberch. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Tries to dink it in. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, and he's certainly onside here. Haaland, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Haaland. Frimpong.
Liverpool really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Frimpong. Great defending, strong and determined. Reinders with the foul. That's really well cleared. McAllister. Gakpo. Played into the middle. Donnarumma has that under control. Ruben Dias. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Szoboszlai. Rodri. City, when it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now it's Haaland. Konate aim forwards. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Lewis, and he has been fouled there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Haaland. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Szoboszlai. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Szoboszlai, and it's played forward. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Frimpong. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Kerkez. Frimpong. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz! Time to deliver. That is lovely. Frimpong crosses. Only partially clear. Throw it. Cherki, and that could set him on his way. Brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, nicely aimed pass. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias chooses to go cross-field. Haaland. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kerkez. Reinders, too strong for his opponent there. Cherki. Rodri. Manchester City do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward.
Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Veltz. Now here's the delivery. And claimed it back swiftly. Kerkez. Bernardo Silva. And he goes cross-field. Doku. Rodri. Reinders. Rodri. Doku skims one in. Konate forwards and with intent. He's looking for the runner here. That has been knocked clear. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. That's very neat. Gravenberg has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Konate! Guardiola. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Haaland. Doku. Now it's Rodri. Very nicely done. Konate gets it away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Szoboszlai. Gravenberg shifted upfield. McAllister done delicately. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cherki. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Gakpo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Takes aim and crosses. There's the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Liverpool, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Szoboszlai. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Szoboszlai. Played towards the other side. Kerkez. Strong running down that left flank. Gets a good foot in there. Some good work on the right flank here. Reinders. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper sees it all the way. Van Dijk. It's out the supply. Lobbed in behind. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Now it's Doku. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good ball. Chance here to counter. Haaland. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vitz. He's looking for the runner here. That pass has been well intercepted. Doku. That's tidy. Puts in a cross. Now who's going to be first to this? Doku. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is... The Reds get the second half started. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Gakpo! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Reinders.
Doku.
Gakpo. And that could set him on his way. Gakpo! Oh, another save. And it's been taken short. Szoboszlai. And it's played forward.
Doku.
Cherki. Always onto this. Reinders is flagged offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Cherki. Lewis.
Lewis.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he's got his range wrong there. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a goal kick. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Liverpool to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. A searching ball that into space. McAllister. Defending of the desperate variety. Kerkez. McAllister. Doku. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rodri. Cherki. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Clearly not happy with that. Looks to the other side. Gravenberg. Well timed, excellent interception. Guardiola. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Wirtz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kerkez. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Excellent. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rodri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Guardiola. Can he get onto this? Bernardo Silva. That had too much on it. Frimpong. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Well, the counter could be on here. Short changes him with that pass. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Ruben Dias, gently done. Rodri. Doku. Rodri. Cherki. Lewis. And it's played forward. Haaland. A chance to play it in. Bernardo Silva, and he's gone backward here. Now it's Doku! Clears it away. Oh, smashing header! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Szoboszlai. The Reds going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Szoboszlai, aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Wirtz.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ruben Dias. Lewis. Rodri. Doku. Cherki. Reinders. Wirtz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Rodri. Cherki. Lewis. Long ball looking to counter. And they've got a throw. Frimpong. Wirtz gets into some space. That's tidy. And that was very necessary. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Szoboszlai. Can he put it away? Reinders, played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Does really well to win the ball there. Lewis. Cherki. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, played out to the left flank. Doku. Now it's Haaland! No, he's missed it.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Thinks one through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. And a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cherki. Looks to clip it forward. Konate clears it away. Gakpo. Doku. Manchester City have a free kick. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kerkez moved on forwards. Verts forwards and within chance! Cleared without complication. Great run on the overlap here. Frimpong heads it! And he's following up! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Bernardo Silva, gently done.
Manchester City showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mohamed Salah, that's good play. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Salah. Doku concedes a free kick for that. Reinders. Van Dijk. McAllister. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Szoboszlai wins the duel this time. Konate. Wirtz. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Gakpo. Oh, it's come loose.
Guardiola.
Ruben Dias.
Guardiola.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to get it clear. Reinders did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Guardiola.
And it's played forward. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Szoboszlai. Frimpong. McAllister. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. Deftly done. Calmly anticipates. McAllister. Salah. Bernardo Silva. Gakpo does really well to win the ball there. Looking here to chip it through. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Manchester City are 2 up. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Aim forwards. Thinks one through. Always onto this. Haaland.
Reinders.
Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Haaland. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Decent hit from there. Konate.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality.
Rodri.
Reinders.
Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Reinders plays it short. And they've got rid. Szoboszlai. Konate. Played towards the other side. He's got away. Cherki. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
A chance to play it in. Reinders. Rodri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Dijk. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gravenberg. Oh, a delicate chip through. Mohamed Salah spread out to the left. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He can run onto that. That is, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Reinders.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lewis, hoisted in. Oh, not quite. Szoboszlai. Ruben Dias chooses to go cross-field. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aim forwards. Proves too strong. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gakpo. He has found the way through. Doku. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Haaland made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Konate. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Szoboszlai, and it's lofted through here. And he's there to get it away. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri, that's a good ball played into space. Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Doku. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Out to the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Gakpo. And it's played forward.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Doku looks to go up and over. Oh, that's neat. Doku gets flagged offside. Frimpong. Konate. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Excellent. Reinders with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kerkez. Great defending, strong and determined. Clearly not happy with that. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai played out to the left flank. And that is out of play. Gravenberg. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries the cross. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Doku. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Bernardo Silva, and it's played in here. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Nice defending, physical and effective. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jakpo spread out to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri forwards and with intent. That'll be a throw. Cherki. Rodri. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Guardiola. Oh, the shot could be on here. Bernardo Silva. And he's heaved it away. They get a throw in. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Doku. Rodri. That is a great ball. Gets into some space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Konate moved on forwards. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes. Manchester City showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again. Well, Soboslai has given away a free kick. Guardiola. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Doku. Bernardo Silva. A chance to play it in. Cherki. It's a mighty effort! Vitz. Konate. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a throw. Gravenberg, lobbed in behind. Rodri. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Vitz. Verts clips it, so Gakpo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Frimpong. Mohamed Salah has created one goal already. Great run on the overlap here. Showing good feet. Hit into... Heads it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Manchester City, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Konate has found the net here, of course. McAllister, aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cherki. Rodri looks to the other side, and it's Bernardo Silva. Looks to clip it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Frimpong. Has a quick glance. Plenty waiting in the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. a shot! The Reds have got it back and they'll have another go.
Kerkez.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah has got himself a free kick. Gets good distance on it. McAllister.
Kerkez.
This is quite a run and he's not done yet. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Clears it away. Now it's Haaland. Soboslai, gently done.
Lewis. Reinders.
Ruben Dias. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. There's the hit! Wits.
Kerkez.
Frimpong. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. Konate forwards and with intent. Frimpong. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Muscular approach does pay off here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Kerkez.
Szoboszlai. Played towards the other side. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai, Frimpong. Szoboszlai, Frimpong.
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bernardo Silva. And he goes cross-field. Doku. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. And it's hoisted clear. Doku.
Reinders.
That's good play. Guardiola. Soboslai attempts a clearance. Doku. Manchester City must do something here and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Reinders, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Soboslai, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred.
Kerkez.
Gravenberg.
Kerkez.
Lofted upfield.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Kerkez.
That's a nicely weighted pass. He's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Konate. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Wirtz. Haaland. McAllister. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva is onto it in a flash. Konate. Konate, gently done. Gravenberg. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Doku. Haaland! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Wirtz. Haaland. Konate does well to get it back. Looking to break at pace. Donnarumma, one ball by the goalkeeper. That'll be a throw. Frimpong. Reinders, done delicately. Now it's Haaland. He's had a shot! It's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester City give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Konate. Frimpong. Konate. Guardiola.
Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's come loose. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Manchester City have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Konate.
Jakpo, now he's off and running.
Guardiola.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Reinders.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's surging through. Cherki. Gravenberg.
Kerkez.
Ruben Dias. Cherki.
Lewis.
Ruben Dias shifted upfield.
Kerkez.
McAllister.
Kerkez.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Szoboszlai.
Cherki is the guilty party there. Gakpo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's run loose here. That is good strength. Gakpo. Out for a throw. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose.
Kerkez.
McAllister. Van Dijk.
Kerkez.
Konate. The Reds can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Cherki. Rodri. Verts, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Manchester City have reclaimed it.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And that's been won straight back. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Doku in with the challenge. Frimpong. Van Dijk. McAllister. And it's Salah. Wits. Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Lofted upfield. Rodri. Nice interception, well timed. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland. Haaland. He's onside. There are a few waiting for it. Cherki. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gakpo. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming, a Gakpo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lewis. McAllister concedes a free kick for that. Mohamed Salah. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. McAllister.
Kerkez.
Van Dijk. McAllister. And time is up. Manchester City can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester City just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that...
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found for you and our safe and sound. on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow